day, this is 2014. Per day, that's 166 naira. That does not even buy a loaf of bread in Ekiti. It does not even buy.
5,000 naira.
Yeah, in please help me divide it by 30 days, please. Per day. Help me divide it, please.
No,
just divide it. Yes, please. Mine divided by 30 days, please. I'm coming to some. I'm coming. Sorry, no. I'm coming somewhere, please. I'm coming somewhere. Now you divide that, you get what it is. It cannot buy a loaf of bread. It cannot buy a bottle of kerosene in Ekiti today because that's what the people use. That's what they use mostly anyway. Now this is what we're talking about. No, excuse me. Just a minute, sir. Yes, but you see the issue with the social security program is that you only give security program to people whose youths and children you have employed. I tell you, there are over 400,000 youths employable youths in Ekiti that are roaming the streets about. Now, we're promising a government that will come in and gainfully employ these youths, both artisans and graduates. When you employ them, then they go back and take care of their parents. A parent that has like 4 children, that are employable 4 children, and you've not employed one, and you are saying you are giving them 5,000. What for God's sake? And that is it. Now, the issue with the government of Dr. Fayemi is that Ekiti people are saying, yes, you have done your best, but your best is not enough. It's not good enough for Ekiti.
Now let's come
you
back
allow
to
a level playing field for all the people to
this point.
Okay,
yes,
so,
thank you.
Yeah. Now, when you say that 5,000, are you saying 5,000 is too small? It should have been a lot more.
I'm saying to you that it's actually an insult on the sensibility of an average Ekiti person. What am I saying? Can I just allow me to land? 5,000 naira for a select people, 500,000 naira even for that woman that is a member of the APC for whom you're saying thank you with 5,000 naira every month. The 2-3 kids of that same person, they're out there looking for jobs. Master's degree holders, first degree holders, artisans that have gone through one trade or the other, one vocation that has been trained, that does not have even the tools to work with, and then you say you are giving such a parent 5,000 naira. It's an insult. Employ that youth. So employ me and let me take care of my parents.
Your party when
Thank
Ekiti
you.
State,
Thank you. I just said it.
Ekiti State
votes for my party.
Let me just land in clear terms.
Thank you.
What are your programs in details as much as you
Thank you very much. I told you earlier on we're going to engage in mechanized farming. It's not happening right now.
So all those master's degree people,
they will be employed. They will be employed.
What if they don't want to be farmers?
That's what I told you. I didn't say they're going to be farmers. I said they will be employed. They will be gainful employment because we're going to attract industrialization. There is nothing like that in Ekiti.
How do you do
that? A
minute,
please. My brother, of course,
how would you do that?
First, you try to raise the IGR. Today, the government...
sorry, you've got to let us just be a bit more precise.
Yeah, I was going to list them out.
Yes, so how do you want to increase the IGR from what it is now?
I was just going to say
that. Very
Today, this government does that by duplicating taxes.
So how would you do it?
We're not going to do that. We're going to industrialize the state.
How would you industrialize?
Yes, we will. I'm saying it. We're going to attract investors. Hang on a moment, sir. Hang on a moment, sir. We attract foreign investors. You know that already. When you say government, when there is peace in an environment, it is easier for you to attract investors. You go out there, you tell them about the state is ready for you. When they come and they see that there is a peaceful state, they come in and invest. And then the youth will be employed. 2, there are a few industries in Ekiti that have gone moribund. Today, the Oodua textile has been short-changed. The government of the day has made it into lock-up shops. Nobody is taking the shops. It's there. Oodua textile will come back. In his town, there is a burnt brick industry. Ask him if it is working or functional. Forget what it is in that booklet. Ask him. It's not functional. We have a couple of industries in Ekiti that are not working right now.
I'm going to have
okay, and you see the bottom line is the bottom line. The bottom line is to have this peaceful. I hope you give us
5 minutes on broken.
There is so much.
She has 5 minutes on broken.
All right, Congressman. So let him respond very quickly.
No, I need to know that I get my 5 minutes. My 5 minutes starts now.
No, I didn't get 5
minutes. She got 5 minutes.
No. If we argue about amount of time, we will be using that
she spends
time.
all of the time going on and giving them
talk. I have so much to talk about.
Okay, fine. Listen.
Congressman, make your point.
Okay, fine. For the very first thing I want to hear, I need Labour that she represents to give me something in black and white.
Our blueprint.
Yes.
Our blueprint is going to be launched on Wednesday, and we're going to invite you.
22 days to the election.
It does not matter. We had kept it to our chest because of APC, because even the few things we've said out, you have copied. Oh, he's speaking.
You know, she's
okay. Now, can you very quickly then?
Now, you see, you're rounding me off, and this is very unfair. I didn't want to interject.
It will seem
That's why I
unfair.
kept quiet.
It will
she
seem
went
unfair.
on and on. You didn't let me.
But we can go on and on and
so
on.
give me my 5 minutes. Let me have my 5 minutes.
I just need you to very quickly run into the point
because I'm not
you
going
want to.
These have made.
Forget about the time. Make the point because
the point
we
is
argue
that
about
everything
the time.
she said, they're lies.
And then debunk them.
Listen, she's talked about the bond bricks and okay, let me. There are too many
Go
things.
ahead and
debunk.
One. Yes.
You talked about how she's going to raise money, and then she said that she's not going to tax, she's not going to do this, she's going to attract investment. Tell me which government has, in the past 18 years, attracted more investments and investors than Jogabi.
Go ahead and
Number
make your point.
Number two, the bond bricks that she's talked about is sited directly opposite my father's house. I was in Ire 2 days ago. I dare channels to go out there and verify these claims. Listen, this election is much more than somebody who has vaunting ambition. There's a collective aspiration, and the day vaunting ambition confronts collective aspiration, ambition is going to go down. That's the truth.
Where is the
Ekiti people have made up their minds to move in the direction where progress is sure and then development is certain. You don't entrust the fate and fortunes of 2.3 million people into unsteady and shaky hands, even as candidates, even as members of representatives cannot substantiate his claims to the project is done. People refute. Listen, they took a full-page advert and refuted every project that Michael claimed that he has done. And somebody said this, and I expect that please elevate this level of discussion and take your camera. We can pay for it. Go to Ekiti. If these things are true and are not true, I will stand down. Now she talked about.
I like to comment on that.
No, she talked about what she talked about in the industry. That industry she talked about. Government had invested 600 million. I was there yesterday, and because it's not a bakery, it's not a cookie shop. You understand? You're talking about making blocks. Some of those processes will take 4 weeks to get. I'm a geologist. You get the clay.
You've been in government for 42 months.
Could you please let him finish? Please, thank you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes. Now you get the clay, you sift it, take out the rough edges, take out the stones and all of that, and then send it to the kiln before the blocks begin to go out. Go to Ire bond bricks today. Let me tell you this: we've had 7 governments. Rather, maybe more, maybe about 9. That industry that she talked about for 21 years. Listen to me, Nigerians, listen to me. For 21 years, that industry never received any attention from any government. Today, that industry is going to be working. The first brick in 21 years will be coming out of that place in another 2 weeks or 3 weeks at the max. Ikogosi one bomb brick, Ikogosi one sprint under our former government. What did they do about it? And this election is not about APC and Labour. There's also the PDP, and I'm not surprised that PDP didn't come out. I am looking forward to what. Listen, people have extended invitations to Labour, to PDP, to APC, to a debate, a national debate. It's almost turning out that Ekiti State election is the one that the other candidates are not willing to accept, to come to a debate. Listen, you are coming to rule Ekiti State government, Ekiti State people, and 22 days to these major elections, you are still telling me you want to launch it. What are you, our candidate said, our candidate, as one of the pitching points, said he would donate his salaries and allowances as governor to Ekiti State people. You should elevate this level of discussion. Is he running to become a councillor?
Okay, we will have to wrap up now, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
You've made your point. He has made his point. No. But let me make this clear, because we have very little time. Let me make this very clear. Channels Television will investigate everything you have said.
Please come to
and I would assure you that management of Channels will definitely take a copy of that, and we will send our cameraman to go there. Yes.
Come to Ekiti.
Yes.
This is our scorecard. I present it to you.
Thank you.
I dare Channels to go and verify.
So
please,
we will.
When you finish, take the footage of this engagement.
Yes, please.
Where she said I lied, you show.
I didn't say you lied.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just that you didn't.
Miss Bruce,
I said that this wasn't true.
Mrs. Olatunde,
it's not true.
Let me say, okay, fine.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Yeah, it's not
when
true.
she said it's not true.
It's the government of Billboards that we have in Egypt at the moment. There's no water.
You know the way it
no
is.
infrastructure.
You will take Billboard.
Everything is all
Every
lies.
project that I have mentioned here that are not true, by our own account, you will show. Abi?
So all of that.
It's a pity we couldn't talk on violence because you know that is so much on
when people talk about violence.
No, wait, sorry. We have to wrap up now. I want to say thank you very much. I've made it clear that Channels Television will investigate this over the next few days. There will be visuals of this conversation.
Thank you very much.
And we'll merge that with the visuals of what we see on ground in Igede,
the governor's office,
don't limit it there.
Everything. The governor's office, everywhere.
I want to say thank you very much to Mrs. Bolanle Olatunde-Bruce, who's the spokesperson for Ekiti State Labour Party, and Congressman Honorable Bimbo Daramola, who's a member of the House of Rep representing Ekiti North Federal Constituency. Thank you very much, lady and gentlemen. I do appreciate your coming.
And let them come to the national debate.
Okay. Yes, there is a national debate we're talking about.
My candidate cannot wait to engage Dr. Fayemi.
Very good.
In the debate.
Very good.
Not the one we're having right now.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Channels,
we now just
yes, please.
we want to say thank you to both of you, and we'll now move on. We'll just go on to focus. Nigeria has just marked its 15 years of uninterrupted democracy. Our business correspondent, Chimezie Obiwagu, joins us now to give us an overview of how the economy has fared over this last 15 years.